What if you woke up every morning knowing you were destined to conquer, to rise above every obstacle, and to leave a legacy that echoes through generations? This is not just a dream. It's the undeniable truth of who you are. You were born a champion, crafted for greatness, and wired to overcome. Let's embark on a journey to ignite that fire within you, to transform your mindset, and to unleash the unstoppable force that is your destiny. This is the epic soundtrack of your success, and it's time to turn up the volume. From the moment you open your eyes, you are a champion. It's in your blood, your spirit, your very essence. The world may try to label you otherwise, lazy, average, defeated, but those are lies you must reject with every fiber of your being. When you look in the mirror, what do you see? Not just flesh and bone, but a warrior, a conqueror, a force of nature destined to rewrite the narrative of your life. This is not about fleeting moments of triumph. It's about living, breathing, and embodying greatness from sunrise to sundown every single day. Every step you take, every choice you make, every thought you nurture is a note in the symphony of your success. You train like a champion, fueling your body with purpose and your mind with wisdom. The books you read, the ideas you embrace, the discipline you cultivate, they all amplify the melody of your greatness. Setbacks? They're just temporary pauses in your score. Mistakes? Mere stepping stones to your ultimate victory. You are not defined by the world's whispers or the devil's doubts. You are defined by the unyielding belief that you are unstoppable, unbreakable, and undeniable. The world may call you a loser, but you rise each morning to wage war on that lie. They may say you're lazy, but you're hungry, starving for success, operating in beast mode, crushing every obstacle in your path. Money flows to you easily, frequently, and abundantly because you serve a God who makes all things possible. The world may remind you of your losses, but you serve a God of restoration who promises a comeback greater than any setback. They may tell you to settle for a normal job, but you were designed for extraordinary impact. You are the head, not the tail, above, not beneath. Your God will never forsake you, and your destiny is bound by universal laws of faith and perseverance. Fear is the greatest thief of dreams, but you are no stranger to courage. As Nelson Mandela once said, courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. Every time fear knocks, you answer with faith. You grab it by the throat, choke out its lies, and declare, "You will not stand in my way." Health issues, financial struggles, relational challenges, none of these can derail your divine purpose. You were born to defy the odds, to shatter limitations, and to live a life that screams, "I am a champion." To become the champion you were created to be, you must master fear. Stare into the eyes of what scares you and say, "So what?" Attack the things that make you uncomfortable, for they are the gateways to your next level. Hesitation is the enemy of progress, so seize every moment with boldness. Your future is too important to be held hostage by doubt. Step out of your comfort zone, walk to the edge, and leap. God made you a conqueror, and conquerors don't shrink back, they charge forward. Success begins with a vision. King Solomon, the richest man to ever live, declared, "Where there is no vision, the people perish." Your vision is the blueprint of your destiny, the spark that ignites transformation. Ask yourself, how do you want to feel each year of your life? What does success mean to you? What outcomes will create that experience? What goals will set those outcomes in motion? These questions are your compass, guiding you toward a life of purpose and impact. True champions dream big, borderline insane, because they know the size of their God. Align your goals with His principles, and you become unstoppable. The Bible declares in Ephesians 3:20 that God is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that we ask or think, according to the power that works in us. Everything you need to achieve your dreams is already within you. It's not about your abilities alone, but about the God you serve. When you tap into His power, no wall is too high, no mountain too steep. You are anointed for greatness, and with that anointing, all things are possible. God didn't create you to live small, broke, or defeated. He designed you to shine, to rise, to minister His glory through your success. Perseverance is the heartbeat of a champion. Dale Carnegie said, "Most of the important things in the world have been accomplished by people who have kept on trying when there seemed to be no hope at all." The road to greatness is not a sprint. It's a marathon of resilience. When life knocks you down, you don't stay down. You rise, adjust, and come back stronger. Abraham Lincoln reminded us, "I am not concerned that you have fallen. I am concerned that you arise." Every loss, every heartbreak, every disappointment is a test in disguise. Galatians 6:9 urges, "Let us not grow weary of doing good, for in due season we shall reap if we do not give up." Your why is the fuel that keeps you going. It's the reason you push through pain, the purpose that makes you invincible. Friedrich Nietzsche said, "He who has a why to live for can bear almost any how." Your why is the birthplace of your championship. It's what separates the legends from the quitters. Talent is great, but it's discipline that carries you to the promised land. Hard work is the great equalizer, transforming average into extraordinary. When the world tells you to give up, your why screams, "Keep going." Discipline is non-negotiable. Success demands consistency, 24/7, 365 days a year. You can't rent success on Monday and Tuesday, then return it on Wednesday. You must own it every single day. Lao Tzu said, "Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power." Your habits shape your destiny. What you do consistently becomes who you are. Conquer the daily distractions, the doubts, the temptations that stand in your way. Discipline starts in your mind, rooted in your why, and it determines whether your dream lives or dies. To the one feeling crushed, exhausted, or alone, this message is for you. To the mother praying for her child lost to addiction, to the man in prison who sees no hope, to the woman battling cancer, to the person who just lost everything, God has not forgotten you. Jeremiah 29:11 declares, "I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Your trials are refining you, preparing you for a purpose greater than you can imagine. Romans 8:28 promises, "All things work together for good for those who love God and are called according to His purpose." You are not defined by your circumstances, but by your faith. To the one contemplating giving up on their marriage, to the parent who feels they've failed their family, to the young girl considering an abortion because she's overwhelmed, God is with you. His grace is sufficient, and His power makes all things possible. To the one who thinks they've done the unforgivable, hear this: God is the God of second chances. His mercy will set you free. This is your moment. Draw a line in the sand and declare, "Fear will not have me. Failure will not define me. I am a champion, and I will live the life I was meant to live." Get your copy of Blessed and Unstoppable, a 31-day devotional designed to align your mind with the laws of success. Each day offers a Bible verse, a teaching, a positive affirmation, a prayer, self-assessment questions, success quotes, action steps, and an inspirational message to propel you from average to phenomenal. This is your blueprint to break through limitations and unlock new doors of opportunity. You are not a victim of your circumstances, but a victor through your faith and discipline. Champions don't wait for permission. They seize their destiny with unrelenting focus. Your setbacks are setups for comebacks. Your fears are invitations to grow. Your vision is the spark that ignites your future. Own your greatness, master your fears, and live boldly. I'm calling on you, champions, to share this message with someone who needs to hear it. Drop a comment below with your why. What drives you to keep going? Follow our channel for daily inspiration to fuel your journey. Together, let's build a community of unstoppable warriors who refuse to settle for less than God's best. Your legacy starts now. Rise, champion, and conquer.